Alrighty guys, welcome back to some more Minecraft, episode 53. And what the fuck was that? Oh my god! I thought I was hearing some strange shit. Okay, I gotta check what the fuck just happened. I was hearing strange noises, but I didn't think it was a fucking... Oh my lag. Die, you asshole. But as I was saying before, I was really interrupted by this douchebag. Fuck! What is my computer doing? My computer's like dying in the ass. But welcome back guys to another episode, and today... Did my voice just change? I have no idea. But anyway, today we're going to be working on this thing here. Fuck, I love Optifine. Even though it makes my game lag and all that stuff. But that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be putting a nice little canopy roof on that thing. And it should be very sexy, although... I want to kind of make it a bit more than simple, make it pretty sexy, and just teleport down there now, conveniently with my ender pearls. Put a bit of style into it. I kind of want it to, like, I don't know, look like a hippie's hair or something, but just something that isn't just completely squared off, if you know what I mean. Give it a bit of shazazz or something, some outdated adjective that probably shouldn't exist, groovy or something like that. But we're going to have to break up the episode in a few parts. I actually don't know if I have any leaves on me, so for that purpose we'll have to go to my leaf farm, aka the tree farm, with a pair of shears. But I still haven't moved all this crap from the chests here. Don't even know when I'll get around to doing that. I just cannot be bothered at this stage. But I guess we're going to find some shears and get into the tree farm. I have farmed leaves in the past before. Why is this frame rate so bad? I don't know. I might double check my recording settings, guys. I don't think it's anything major, but I will check just in case. Alrighty, I don't think that actually changed anything, but I was planning on recording some Modern Warfare 3 footage, but then I realized, hey, I play on PC and I can't find games at 12 at midnight rather. And I always get confused. AM, PM. It always sounds weird saying 12 in the morning, when reality it's night time. But anyway, I digress. For this, we're obviously going to need some shears. So I reckon 3 will be enough for now. If we need more, I'll probably just pop back in, grab some. But since we have a crap ton of iron, I really don't need to be stingy. I don't really have to care about the livelihood of my shears. And a good point was pointed out to me, point squared, is that this area looks a little bit bland nowadays. I really don't know what I can put here to make it look good, and I did suggest the garden, however I haven't got any good responses on that, so I might hold off on that for now. But what I was thinking of doing is maybe even using leaves for that as well, making like a, I don't know, I really don't know what I want to do with it. Maybe just like a water feature slash garden slash epic, I don't know. It might take me a while to get something that looks half decent, but I guess with enough painstaking hours it shall be done. But we better get on to the tree farm, and I'm on the fence. Wait, this will be funny as fuck. Oh no, I don't have any blocks. Wait for it. Here we go. Alright, I was on the fence about whether or not I wanted to reinstall Optifine. Simply because I really don't know whether or not it's causing the lag issues whilst recording, but it does obviously have some beneficial features. Sorry if I just gave you a seizure. But yeah, I'm not sure if I want to reinstall it next patch. If you guys, like, I have got comments with people telling me that Optifine is the cause of some FPS issues, but I don't know, initially when I installed it, it helped out, but as you can see, like, just like right then, a prime example of just lag, which really shouldn't be happening. There's no sound lag or anything like that I should be worried about. We've got some leaves already. So I really don't know where this lag's being sourced from, but I will turn my sound down momentarily, because this is going to rape my ears if I don't. And I don't know if you guys can hear that very loudly. I'm probably glad if you can't, but I can barely hear myself talk right now. So, I don't know. I probably won't do all these leaves on camera, but I do want to make this more of a Let's Play episode today. I've done too many disconnected episodes, and I don't know. I'm not very happy. That sounds strange. I'm not as happy to upload a video that I feel is disconnected rather than one that is in sync. It isn't all over the place, if you know what I mean. And last episode was pretty weird, so I thought I'd just calm the farm and just make a docking system. A docking system? A canopy. A canopy, I don't know. Is that even the word to use for that thing? A roof, I guess. A leaf roof over the head of my little dude. I don't even know if I'll use that dock for anything, to be honest. I honestly don't have many uses for that dock, if I'm totally honest, but it's just one of those things that I think it'll spruce up the world a little bit, and I need to kind of start doing that. I was thinking of, I don't know, making a long ass wall or a fence or something to kind of give it a kind of collective kind of feel, and it's all not just all over the shit shot. But I don't know. As always, just random ideas I have that flow through my head. But yeah, I guess what I'll do here is use the rest of these, get rid of the rest of these leaves, and if I feel like I need a bit more, I'll just get the rest of them whilst I'm not recording, then I'll join you guys. Once I've got a sufficeable amount, I don't even know if that's the right way to use that word, but anyway, just trying to think what's the best way to do this. Like, I haven't really thought of any designs for building the canopy. I'll call it the canopy. I don't even know if that's the word to use or not, but we'll call it the canopy for now. And I haven't really thought about how I'm going to design it. I guess we'll just wing it on the spot and we'll build it together, so to speak. But I might go ahead and get the rest of these leaves whilst I'm not recording. I might get another 10 stacks or so, and I think that should suffice. Fucking bam, use that word correctly for the win. But anyway, guys, I'll join you once I've got a bit more leaves from the amazing Chris Folger tree farm, and I'll join you guys when that's all ready to build and stuff. So yeah. Alrighty, that was lie number 1 for the episode. I was just thinking as I cut down this tree farm, and I don't think I've ever actually shown the bad boy in action. I gotta stop calling things bad boys. It's getting a little bit sick, but if you guys ever see that I have a crap ton of wood, and you don't believe me that I've legitimately done this, I'll show you the method in which I do farm these trees. I have shown it briefly in the past, me just cutting down some basic wood, but I'll show you guys how I plant my saplings and all that stuff. These trenches have a very distinct purpose, and beforehand I had no trenches, so it was just flat land, but I'll just place these saplings down like so before I get into this epic explanation of how to put bone meal in trees. But what was happening, by the way, this one's a little bit screwed up, so it uses a shit ton of bone meal as well as this one. But from there on, it seems to be fine. But what was happening is I'd go along like this. I'd be bone milling along, whoa, and then that would happen. Fucking trees, and that got annoying. So I was elevated at this level, and it was very hard to like just navigate around and bone meal the saplings very effectively. So what I did was put this trench down and made it a shit ton easier. So all I have to do is just spam right click and then just slowly walk along like that, and then it's all good to harvest. I can't believe I like it took me so long to realize that would have made it a little bit easier, but I'm glad I fixed it up. But this axe is about to die, so probably what I'll do, hopefully not lie number 2, but I might actually enchant an axe for this episode as well as a pair of pants. It's getting a little bit chilly outside, so you know what happens, put 2 and 2 together. But holy shit, I thought that I said this episode wouldn't be weird, but anyway, what I might actually do, instead of going straight onto the canopy, why the fuck did I just cut this wood down? I was meant to shear the shit first. But anyway, I'll actually get the rest of the leaves off camera, but what we'll do is meet you guys over at the end farm for some high level enchanting. Because I realized I didn't get a pair of pants last episode, and I was like, derp, so I've still got these crappy ones on. But yeah, after these 2 shears dies, that didn't need to be a plural there, but after these 2 pairs of shears dies, I might meet you guys over at the end, get this enchanting underway, and if you guys ever feel like you don't know how anything works in my world, let me know and I'll brush it up. I do play this game a lot whilst I'm not actually making a video on it, believe it or not. And I do forget to update a lot of you guys, and a lot of the stuff is in previous episodes, but if you're still unsure, just let me know in a comment, and I'll show it off for you. Get your own fucking door! Are you fucking kidding me? Fuck off! Oh my, fuck you. Fuck you. Alright. Fucking zombies, but anyway. This isn't the safest thing I've ever done in my world. The fuck is as you can see, I have 36 blocks, not diamonds, 36 blocks of diamonds. That's over 300 diamonds according to my mathematics, which is absolutely flawless. So if I die on this narrow strip of snow, probably legitimately going to put my fist through the monitor. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen, and it looks like we should be able to make it. But the reason why I'm transporting so many diamonds over to here is for my up and coming 100 enchantments that I will be doing soon. But on the way back, I will be taking over some tools back to the base because they're useless here, and I'll be putting them into my goodie chest. But I really allocated this time poorly, but now I gotta go ahead and get 2 level 50 enchantments for you guys. First up, we'll do some legs, and then we'll get into a wood cutting axe. But in the comments, please let me know what the best levels to enchant armor are. I know 22 is good for feather falling boots, so if there's any like of those kind of levels for like chest plates or helmets, let me know. But actually, screw that. Before we do that, we're gonna turn that right off. But before I let you guys go, I guess we can do a level 22 enchantment on some diamond boots, because it will take absolutely no time to get the enchantment, or to get the levels. Hopefully we can get it all before, oh my god, I can't even see. Hopefully we can get enough XP before the spawns slow down. Even though this is very effective, it's still not finished. I just can't bring myself to finish it. It's just crazy annoying to get up and down that thing. But it looks like we're going to get 22 fairly easily. As you can see, it kind of thins out at the end. But if I do ever finish this farm, which I honestly don't think I'll need to do, I should have a constant stream of Endermen. Therefore, I'll never run out, and I won't have to go left and right as much. But holy crap, that was quicker than I expected. But I guess we better start running over to my enchanting box. I might even get level 24 from this. 23, I reckon. There we go. And yeah, we'll get these feather falling boots underway. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I have a couple of pairs of protection 3 and protection 4 boots, and they're kind of just like the red-headed stepchild in your basement that no one cares about. But hopefully we can get a level 23 enchantment for these boots here. Won't accept anything less than that. 22, go fuck yourself. Oh, we need to bring out the ender pearls. This shit just got serious. There we go. So if I get feather falling, I'll be happy. If not, I might throw a internal tantrum. But here we go. And that's good. That's the good variety of boots. So yeah, if there's any levels like that for any form of armor or weapons, let me know in the comments. You guys know far more about this game than I do collectively, most definitely. But anyway, guys, I'll go ahead and get these high amounts of levels, and then I'll be back to enchant them. Alright. Enchantment Satu, which, for those who didn't know, I speak fluent Indonesian. Satu is actually means 1 in English, so yeah, I'm a very multi-skilled, multicultural person. But I guess we better do these legs. I don't even know if there's any legs you can get that are any good, but I guess they'll do. Oh well, onto the axe. Alrighty, so I was at the grinder for a bit, just working on the levels for the axe, when I came across the F5 key. Nothing special, I dare say, but then I hit this button, bam, and my face is in your face. But if we do that, we can go in a bit further. But if you can't see it, and I tell you what it is, you won't be able to unsee it. But if you look at my left eye, or right on your screen, it kind of looks like a fucking weird cube thing, so that pissed me off. And I'm gonna have to change my skin entirely just to get rid of that. But I don't know if I get time to do that tonight, but I think that needs to change, because that is gonna ruin my life, knowing that exists and I'm not doing anything to fix it. Also, my mouth sucks. So anyway, I'll work on these level 50 and hopefully fix this goddamn skin before it makes me pull my own face off. Yet again, finding level 50 takes goddamn forever. But if I don't get efficiency 4, I'm going to be a bit pissed off. I've got too many unbreaking 3 axes and it's getting to the point where it's beyond a joke. And if I don't get it, I'm going to have to do another one until I do. Okay, ask and you shall receive, I suppose. But I might even do another enchantment after this one anyway. And yeah, I might do a pickaxe, so yeah, I'll be back in a sec. Alright, that's not too bad at all. It's been a while since I've done the circular motion of goodness, but that's a good pickaxe. I don't really need fortune at all, but regardless, efficiency 4 and unbreaking 3 is fantastic, as always. But I've got to that point where I'm sick of enchanting again. I did a few extra ones that time, just for the hell of it. This place is pretty much completely full with ender pearls, apart from a couple of chests. Although I really don't know if I want to make any more chests, because it's not really worth having so many ender pearls. It's just a bit ridiculous, and I don't think I'll ever run out. But I guess we can turn our music and our sound back up. Hopefully that's not too loud. And always switch on my difficulty to easy while I'm here. As you can see, the moment I put it on to normal, starvation starts to kick in. So that is why that was on easy. We've got our new sexy armor, although we should take these. I need to turn that down a little bit. Need to take these new boots with us, because I'm pretty sure these current ones are going to die fairly soon. But I guess we'll wear these ones out until we're done with them. But we'll need to do a helmet enchantment at some stage very soon, maybe next episode or something. But for the time being, I don't really care. There was one issue I ran into just before. Sorry about the enderman, but with my skin, I went to change it, and I changed it, and that was all good. I changed it in paint because it was only a couple of pixels. But when I saved the file, it was really screwed up. It's kind of hard to explain, but the skin background was white instead of transparent, and I have no idea how to make a transparent background in MS Paint for Windows 7, and for that reason I'll have to keep the skin like it is, because I'm just very bad with it. And when I loaded it up in the Newgrounds Skincraft application, I had a completely white head, whilst the rest of the body was normal, so that was strange. And I guess we'll have to just live with the pooness for the time being. But anyway, if any of you guys know how to fix any of that, please let me know. I would highly appreciate it. But I guess we better stop piss fighting around about my first world problems and get on to actually building this canopy. That could have lit me on fire. Oh my god, it's always such a bitch to get out of here. Oh my god. I really need to fix that. I think they can just teleport up to like that little area there. I might have to extend that just a little bit, just so they don't annoy me. And again, if I die here, I'll be a little bit upset, but not too upset. It's only what? I don't know, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I don't know, roughly about 700 levels worth of stuff, so nothing too bad. Just kidding, that level 50, even though I can get it extremely fast now, it's still extremely tedious to do, and no matter how many times I do it, it's always just as boring as the last part. So it's always nice to see the tail end of this place, to ender pearl back into the portal and go back to the regular world. But I'm still not sure if if it's actually worth me building in the end, because I honestly don't spend that much time in it. And oh, that was pretty stupid. But I was thinking, like I've talked about in the past, but I was thinking of making like an ice fortress in here. Give the end a snow icy theme, but yeah, I've discussed this before, but I just don't think it'd be worth it, just simply because I just don't spend enough time here to justify it. But I guess we better put our new weaponry and tools and such into the chest of choice and get onto this canopy building. I'm just looking for a simple look with the canopy, but hopefully it's still in saying that it looks nice and good. But the word of the day for today can be golden. Oh my god. It takes me so long to think of a fucking word to say. It's ridiculous, but yeah. If you're the first person to post that in the comments, it'll be all yours. But I guess I better stop talking about it before I give it away too much. But anyway, after I've done this, we will definitely get stuck into placing in this canopy, and I really, as I said, don't have a design I want to go for. Just going to be on the fly, and hopefully it looks good. And judging by my lack of preparation, it'll probably look fairly shitty. Even a lot of the stuff I do spend a lot of time on ends up looking shitty, so I guess it's inevitable. But speaking of my shitty shoe collection, just terrible stuff there. Really will never use that stuff. But before I left, I put my leaves in a chest. I'm pretty sure it's over here. Hopefully it's one of these ones here. Otherwise, oh my god, I seriously don't know where it is. Wait, there's more. It's got to be in one of these ones. And I still have not been bothered to move these excess chests. It's absolutely horrible. There we go. Exactly where I left it, funnily enough. But this is something I'll gradually do in segments, because if I spend the whole time building it on camera, I'll kind of look like a spastic, and you actually realize how bad I am at this game. But I might work at this for a good 10-15 minutes, guys. Keep you guys updated as I go along, and hopefully it looks a bit better the next time you see it. Alrighty, so I've been working on the outside part of the canopy, I don't even know what you want to call it, the dome. But when I finished it up, I didn't have these little clusters on the outside, and all the bare logs are still a little bit exposed, which is the part I'm working on right now. I want to try and give it the most random feel I can, because I often fall into the trap of just doing something repetitively, just for the sake of practicality and just easiness. But when it comes down to it, it looks like poo. So I want to put a bit of effort into this thing, make it look a little bit better than it would otherwise, and hopefully that's actually the case. If not, I'll be a bit sad. But it's come along fairly nicely. I want to give it a kind of like a room-like feel to it, so it's not just out in the open, which is why I'm going to conceal this whole thing, and then when I'm finished I'll probably think of exits/entrances, because at the moment there really is none. It's just kind of a leafy dome of death, without the death, pretty much. But it's very hard to be consistently random. I know that sounds a little bit strange, but if there was a pattern I could follow or something like that, it'd make it a lot easier. But like I said before, I don't want it to look like it's like it is a pattern, or it is calculated in any way. The best terrain in Minecraft is the stuff that looks completely random, and if the terrain, like if the mountains and stuff were just completely squared off everywhere, it'd look ridiculous. So I want to go for a kind of semi-natural look, if that's even possible, without looking too ridiculous, is the goal. But I'll probably keep working on this, get stuck into the actual roof aspect of it. The hardest part, I dare say, was just the actual outskirts, measuring out where I wanted it all to go and stuff. But I'll go ahead and work on this for a little bit longer, guys. This episode is getting fairly lengthy, so yeah, I'll keep working on this for a little while, guys, and I'll keep you updated. And yeah, hopefully it looks a little better the next time you see it. Oh my god. Alrighty, so the thing you're looking at right here is the last remaining part of the roof that I need to fill in. And I actually had to go back and get some more leaves, funnily enough. Even though I used like 7 pairs of shears, still was not enough leaves to cover in this mofo. But I think it's fairly complete. Before I show you inside, of course, we'll get get a view from above. I think would be cool. Mobs do spawn on leaves, so I might have some lighting issues with that thing for now. But for the most part, until I'll cross that bridge when we get to it, eh? I'm sure I'll be eating those words as soon as the fucking creeper blows it up. But I think it looks fairly spastic. Huh. I don't know if I like that or not, but I guess it's something a bit different. But I did get a brief glimpse inside as I was working. Holy fuck, there was a bit of a kill with Ender Pearl. Just pitched the Ender Pearl across the map. But where this thing really looks good is from the inside. And can we? No, I was gonna do the whole experience on a boat, but I think it looks really good from the front and also the inside. We better go in there. But what I might do actually, I do believe it will look better at night time, so I guess I'll be a little bit tricky and just do one of those ones on you. But as I thought, it does look fairly nice from the night time. But one thing I did want to try before I go is to look at this thing without fast graphics on. And the difference between the two would be that the leaves are transparent when you switch it to fancy, so this should look fairly interesting. And I think it looks a little bit better on fast, but although they both look pretty awesome in their own right. But apart from that, guys, that pretty much wraps up episode 53. I'll probably think of a place to put the door and all that at a later date. But before we go, we better do the word of the day signs for the last episode. And yeah, apart from that, guys, please let me know what you'd like to see in the future suggestions or anything like that, as well as any comments you'd like to leave into the comment section. It's always good to see comments on your video. Not gonna lie. So what do I do? Actually, no, I've run out of fucking. Oh fuck! It's all going wrong. I'm all out of signs, so we're gonna actually have to craft it on the video, which is ridiculous. What the fuck is wrong with me? I'm like a borderline axe murderer or something, but there we go. Let's see how fast we can create a sign. Oh my god, intense. Holy shit. Oh god. Oh, I just couldn't pull through with that one. With this new mouse, I'm not very precise with the mofo, and have a bit of trouble with it. Although it's still a nice mouse, I better stop raving and being a poohead, and acting ungrateful that I have a mouse that glows in the fucking dark. But anyway, I'll go check the comment section for episode 52 to see you claim the comments, and then we can wrap up the episode from there. So yeah, I'll be back in a sec. Alright, I went and checked the comment section for episode 52, and I remember this episode was a bit controversial. It was claimed 9 minutes after it was published, yet the word of the day didn't come up until 11 minutes through the video. So I'm not sure how I want to do this in the future, but considering I haven't voiced it out yet, the person who won the word of the day for last episode was Kieran for the win. Now I need to double check where these capital letters are. I'm always terrible with this shit. Oh, no capital letters. So congrats, Kieran, for the win. And if I've spelled that wrong, I apologize. But no, I haven't. I'm just checking it as I go along. But in regards to the word of the day, guys, I can't just ask for you not to cheat, because there's people that are obviously going to skip ahead, and if you did legitimately watch that whole thing, Kieran, I apologize. But just to, I don't know, clarify, in the future, if I notice that you comment the word of the day quicker than it would be humanly possible to, I will be reviewing it, and if I see that it's a little bit suspicious, I might revoke it from you. That's not even a fucking word. I might pinch it off you and give it to someone who legitimately watched the episode. But I don't know, I'll think of a better way to do that in the future. But for now, guys, that was episode 53 of my Minecraft Let's Play. I'll get stuck in episode 54 as soon as I can, guys. And as always, cheers for watching so much, and I'll catch you later for another video. That was the dumbest fucking thing I've ever done.